soundtrack opens up with Stacy about to leave off for a train. She's going to go visit her sister for a couple of days. However, Billy gets a call that all the trains have been rescheduled, so Stacy has to stay at the station, much to her dismay. So the jukebox band are sad about this happening, but do they even know them? I don't think our characters even know that these guys exist, so why the fuck do they have feelings? Mr. Conductor then shows up in a hot air balloon, and the kids are all talking about how sad Stacy must be feeling. And so Mr. Conductor tells them, "Oh my god, one of the Railway series stories." Why are they showing a season 1 episode in the middle of season 2? Afterwards, White Aunt Jemima shows up with a box of fudge for the party, and apparently the kids told her about it off screen. Then Schemer shows up and tries to talk to Stacy, but Stacy ends up yelling at Schemer due to her emotions. Schemer, being the emotionally immature adult that he is, ends up crying about it and ends up eating the fudge to make himself feel better. And he also spends all the money that the kids were going to use for the party because makes him feel better? Mr. Conductor then shows up, and Becky vents to him about feeling guilty about spending all of their money. And so Mr. C does what else but tell a Thomas story. God, this show is repetitive. So after the story, Dan and Kara come back to Becky, and they're wondering, hey, where'd the money go? What are you gonna do with the money? And then Becky was like, somebody stole it. I left it on the counter, and then somebody stole it. One of the passengers stole it, and then the rest of them are like, "What? Why'd you do that, you stupid idiot? I hate you!" And then Billy comes in, and they're like, "Hey, that's not Becky's fault. It's not like she spent the money." And the kids are like, "Yeah, at least she didn't spend the money. It's okay, Becky. We forgive you." And then Becky can't take it anymore, and she confesses. She confesses on the fact that she spent the money on the arcade, and that Schemer ate all the fudge. Which, in Schemer's defense, as an overweight man with anxiety and depression, some good old-fashioned fudge is the right thing to do whenever you're down, whenever you're feeling depressed, and whenever your feelings are hurt or anything like that. That is definitely an unhealthy habit to do, but I completely understand why Schemer would do something like that. Now, the making her spend all the money, that's a little something. And even Becky admits that she could have easily just said no. Is this a metaphor for drugs? Was the arcade and the fudge supposed to be a metaphor for drugs? Because, with how the show, the audience is so young, they can't, straight up say, don't do drugs. Because, I don't know if you've noticed, but 4-year-olds don't really know what drugs are. Gamer comes back with some fruitcake. And he was like, I ate all the fudge, you might as well bring some fruitcake. At least that's probably what he was thinking, I don't know. And then he apologizes for eating the fudge, and he gets invited to the party. They throw us the surprise party. Everything goes all well. Schemer's package comes in, and it's a cowboy outfit, but it's for a girl. It's a cowgirl. Womp womp. And hey, since his package came in, that means the railway and the trains are running again. So Stacy can go ahead and see her sister first thing tomorrow morning. And that episode, it was an episode. It was in fact an episode of Shining Time Station Season 2 that existed. I want to take you guys somewhere. We're in my basement right now. We are in the basement. Part of this was a spaceship at some point. Had to crash that spaceship a few years ago. That wasn't fun. But right now it's just a basement. But I want to take you somewhere. We're almost halfway through the season, not quite, but I figured I'd show you guys something special. So, let's see if is it a shot? That is not a shot. Okay, so I want to show you all something really special to me. Really special to me. If we could, there we go. Okay, so right in there, right in there, right in there, in here are my Thomas the Tank Engine toys. Like, those are my Thomas the Tank Engine toys. Those are the toys that I played with when I was a kid, that my brother played with when he was a kid. We would play with these toys together, and when he was too old for them, I continued to play with them until I was too old for them. And look at this. We got Percy. Who else do we have in here? We got James. We got a bunch of track from both when Tommy had the rights to Thomas, but even some of the later Trackmaster toys, we have some of that. Like CG era Trackmaster toys. You know, like you can tell that it's like supposed to be the CG series because look at Percy's face. That's not a model. That's a computer graphic. We have an entire box, an entire other box right over here. Who else is it? We haven't gotten to this character yet, but here's Victor. Here's Victor. He's from the CG series. Here's the top half of Duck. I don't know what happened to the rest of his body. This is Connor. This is how late. This is how recent into the show I was into the show. Like up to 2013, 2014 was when Connor was introduced. And I don't remember anything about this character. I just remember playing with the toy. I don't remember something about this character. This is Charlie. I didn't really like Charlie much. It was a fun toy. Charlie kind of sucks. Who else do we have? Oh, here's another James. We got another James. Yeah, we had multiple of the same engines, because why wouldn't we? Some of my wooden railway stuff is in here. The wooden railway stuff, that's all over the place. Okay, we got one of the, this was one of the CG era diesels whose name I genuinely do not remember. Like we haven't gotten to this part of the show yet. But I genuinely do not remember what this guy's name is for the life of me. Like, who is this man? I have no idea. Okay, but what else do we have in here? We got Width. This is a model character who we haven't gotten to with. I remember this guy. Because he's supposed to be very stinky man. Yeah, this is Width. This one got a lot of wear and tear. Like, a lot of wear and tear from this one. Because I played with this guy quite a bit. I really liked how his eyes looked like glasses. It was really cool. Who else do we have in here? We got Clarabelle right over here. We got Salty. We haven't met Salty yet. God, it blows my mind how we still haven't met Salty yet. Because to me, Salty's always been there. But he doesn't show up till later. That's just freaking wild to me. We got Toby. You all know Toby, right? And of course, we got Thomas. Yeah, we got Thomas. He's the star of the show. There's still a battery in him. That's pretty epic. So why did I show you all my Thomas toys instead of giving you my honest to God thoughts of the episode? Is because I couldn't think of any. Man, I thought that this would be fun. Next one.